Hey everyone, Carl's here from A Difficult Truth. So let's talk about the border wall. As the February 15th deadline approaches, Trump's border wall is the subject of whether or not we are going to go through another government shutdown. Now, the deal that is currently being worked on gives them less money than the previous deal if he would have just taken it and avoided the whole shutdown in the first place. But I can't help but notice that he keeps saying that the wall is being built and the wall will be finished. I have yet seen 1 inch of wall being built by Donald Trump. These projects were already started before he was president, so I'm not understanding where he's getting this. His supporters keep eating this up, but I have hope that maybe if just one person can realize just how hypocritical and just how much they're being played by this guy, that maybe they'll change their minds. I just can't help notice that he keeps pointing this out as if he's already won, when in fact he just keeps losing and losing and losing. Nancy Pelosi's not gonna give him any more, any more than she's already proposed, which is about 1.3 billion dollars for that fencing that they use around the border, and that's it. The original deal included way more. So, as a negotiator, I think he lost. He lost in this one, but he's supposed to be the great negotiator, out of the deal guy, and he just keeps losing. I mean, this guy's just a total loser, and his supporters are just, I guess, ignorant, willfully ignorant, just not willing to accept facts. But what else is new in this day and age where facts don't matter, emotions do. But yeah, I mean, if the government does shut down again, the political backlash to Donald Trump and the Republicans who enabled this will be extremely harsh. And I mean, it's already looking bad for him. That doesn't mean to keep our guard down, but it's already looking bad for him from the previous shutdown. So basically, that would be the nail in the coffin. Putting all those people, through that misery again will ensure that he does not get reelected. But we will see. It's either that or he declares a national emergency at the border, which of course is non-existent, which will yield the same results. I mean, he's gonna just get so much backlash for it, then definitely trigger some investigations. It'll be held up in court. So we might, even if he does do it, and we're not going to even see the fruits of that wall even for years, maybe long after he's done being president. So what's the point of all this? I mean, is it just to keep riling up his base? Because this wall is expensive, ineffective, and just kind of racist, man. I mean, there's nothing good from that wall. He keeps claiming that El Paso was a crime-ridden city before the wall came up. That's another lie. Crime was actually way down before the wall, and crime is pretty low after the wall. So the wall made no difference. Just lie after lie after lie after lie. I mean, a quick fact check. just Google search the crime rates in El Paso before the wall was built, which I think was in 2007, 2008. And you will see that there's actually no correlation between the crime rate down before the wall and then crime rate actually went a little bit up after the wall, meaning it had no effect. Not that the wall was causing more crime, just that the wall wasn't influencing the crime rate. It just absolutely blows my mind how a simple fact check could just dismantle his entire argument, every argument that he puts. He says that there's a crisis, a national crisis, a humanitarian crisis at the southern border. He was only right about one of those things. It is a humanitarian crisis, but one that he caused. As far as a national emergency, there is no national emergency. If he, would have listened to his experts, the Department of Homeland Security does not consider the southern border as something of high risk. There's other threats to the United States that are much, much, much more important. That didn't even make the top 10. It's just, I mean, his own national security advisors are saying there's no national emergency. The Pentagon agrees, no national emergency at the southern border. And yet he pushes this narrative and even lashes out when he's contradicted. It just makes absolute no sense. And yet his supporters still eat it up. Can someone help me please understand how this is even possible? The cognitive dissonance is just absolutely insane. It's just insane that people are just completely disregarding facts and just believing what this guy says. I mean, if this guy says the sky is red, I mean, I'm pretty sure people would just believe it. Grass is now blue, and his supporters, his base would actually believe that. And it's to that point. It's like a cult. But yes, the whole point of this is February 15th is the deadline. We cannot afford another government shutdown. 800,000 people cannot afford another government shutdown. Let's see if Donny Boy decides to throw another temper tantrum over a stupid, racist, useless wall. Anyways, guys, if you enjoyed the video, why don't you hit that big red subscribe button and ring the little bell so that you get notifications when our videos go live. You can like us on Facebook at facebook.com/adifficulttruthofficial. You can follow us on Twitter at twitter.com/adifficulttruth. And you can also listen to our podcast at soundcloud.com/adifficulttruth. I'll leave all the links in the description below, and I'll see you guys in the next video. See ya!